Okay, bestie, be honest. Do you ever stop yourself from doing something that you really want to do just because you're scared of what someone is going to think? Yeah, same. But we are done with that, okay? We are now going to discuss overcoming the fear of being seen. Today, we are going to talk about the thing that has been holding back so many of us, and that is the fear of being seen. Here's the thing. At some point in your life, that fear actually protected you. Maybe you learned to stay small to avoid rejection, judgment, punishment, or even just unwanted attention. It was a smart survival strategy. Your brain was literally just trying to protect you. But now you have outgrown it. You are not in that version of your life anymore. And that fear that was once protecting you is now just holding you back. If you're watching this video, you have probably already felt the feeling that this fear is no longer serving you. You've probably realized it's not protecting you anymore. It's limiting you. So give me a thumbs up if this is you. If you are here, then you are meant to be here. So join the fam, like the video, and subscribe, and stay tuned every Friday for a new video. The fear of being seen shows up in so many sneaky little ways. It's not just about social media, about being on camera. It's when you stop yourself from doing something that you love because you're afraid of what people are going to think. It's when you want to wear something bold, but you change last minute because it's just too much. It's when you don't apply for that opportunity or post that content you created, or you don't ask that question, all because you are worried about the reaction you're going to get. It's when you don't allow yourself to be yourself because you feel like you're not going to be accepted. It's that voice in your head that tells you, don't post that, don't wear that, don't say this. People are gonna think you're cringe. It's why we hide parts of our lives, parts of ourselves, what we want, what we feel, wear what we love, go after that dream, take that first step. And the worst part is when you are shrinking and shrinking, and one day you realize that you have been living someone else's life. You just look back and you're like, oh, and guess what? At the same time, you are going to realize that time does not move backward. We know this, yeah, we know this, but this is when you're gonna feel it. For me, it was constantly waiting for the right time. I'll start when I lose weight. I'll start when my skin clears up. I'll start when I am a pro at editing. I will start when I'm confident enough. And you know what? That right time, it never came because I was waiting to feel perfect before allowing myself to be seen. And it took me years to realize nobody ever feels ready. Nobody ever feels ready. I used to dream of going to dance classes and tennis classes, but I wouldn't go because of the way that I looked. I thought that people would just make fun of me. And when I finally did it, nobody laughed. Nobody cared. People are just focused on themselves. That is what you need to realize. People are dealing with their own insecurities and their own problems. They are so wrapped up in their own business, in their own lives, that they honestly, they just do not care about you. Like, really. They will forget you in 10 seconds. They saw you, they probably didn't even make a comment on you in their head. They just moved forward. So let's unpack this. Where does this fear of being seen actually come from? For a lot of us, it starts way back from childhood. Maybe you had to act smaller to avoid being picked on. Maybe you were shamed for expressing yourself. Maybe you were told not to draw too much attention to yourself. Don't show off or don't be too much. Maybe someone laughed at you once for trying something new and your brain recorded it as being seen equals danger. Your brain is just doing its job. It's just trying to keep you safe from rejection and embarrassment. But as adults, that same wiring begins to hold us back. We come into this world as a blank canvas, and throughout our lives, we collect different brush strokes of paint, and those brushstrokes are like experiences that you've had throughout your life. Some are dark, some are bright and colorful, some you like, some you don't, but you collect them and you become this like painting of experiences. And the great thing about painting is that you can always paint over what's already dried out. So if it's painted on the canvas, it doesn't mean that it has to be like that forever. You can literally paint over it with a new experience, with something new that you learn, with a new lesson. You create a new painting. Yes, you will have the old brushstrokes somewhere underneath everywhere, but they're not going to be visible, not for you, not for anyone else. They're just a part of your past, but it's not who you are anymore. So now you just have to live through new experiences that are going to be showing your brain that, hey, it's actually kind of safe to be seen. And kind of fun too. Stay with me until the end to find out how exactly I do this, and I will also share a kundalini yoga practice that you can do on your own to help you hear yourself and understand what you want and how you really feel, and to kind of allow yourself to be seen and have a place in this world. Our brains are literally wired for belonging. We humans are meant to be in a community. The fear of social rejection is primal and completely normal. So if you're scared of being judged, standing out, or being too much, it's because your brain is just trying to save you. But now you have to teach it something new, that you are safe being visible, loved, and accepted for who you are. Being vulnerable is scary, I get it, but being fake is exhausting. You do not need to be liked by everyone. You don't even like everyone. What people think of you, that is not your business, that is their business. Your business is to be your genuine self, to do what you love, to live in alignment with what feels real to you. And I promise you, people who have made it, people that are doing well, that are confident, happy, and successful, they are not judging you. They are rooting for you. They are cheering you on. They are happy that you are taking these steps, and they're just thinking, you go, girl. Yes, do it. And if you ever get hate, just remember one thing: hurt people hurt people. What needs to happen for you personally to sit down and write a hate comment to someone that you don't even know on the internet? Like, just try to imagine the kind of person that is sitting and doing that. That is not about you. That's about them. So it is time for a reality check. Ask yourself, what's actually in your way? What are you really afraid of? That someone won't like you? That someone will talk? Okay. And then what? Are you really going to close the door on your dreams because of that? Are you really going to let fear decide who you get to become? If you are scared to take that step, just ask yourself one question. Am I not more scared to be in exactly this same place in 1 year from now? Is your fear really bigger than your desire to reach your goals? So how did I get over it? Honestly, I just got over it. For me, the moment I decided that I'm going to get over my fear is the moment where I just decided to get over it. For me, this was not some kind of a breakthrough or anything. I just got tired of waiting. I literally realized that for everything that I am waiting for, I am putting off my dreams. I'm literally just rescheduling the things that I want. I'm rescheduling my future. I'm just putting it off day after 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 day. Why? Why? Like, I'm not getting that time back, you know? I can get anything back, but I'm not gonna get that time back. I'm just getting older and nothing is changing. So I literally just, kind of went face to face with the fear, and I'm just like, the hardest part was just taking the first steps. And after I did, by now it's starting to feel more natural. I'm starting to like it more and more and more. I'm building a rhythm, and the rhythm is building confidence. And I'm realizing how good it actually feels to show myself. Even if there's like 5 people watching this. Hello to my besties and my family. Do you think I'm not scared recording this video right now? Do you think I'm not gonna be scared when I'm gonna be pressing that upload button? Oh, I am scared. I don't know how many times it's gonna take me to get over the entire fear, but honestly, it does get easier every single time. And it gets more fun and interesting, and you can literally feel and see your own growth in so many different ways. It's literally incredible. So how do we get over it? First, visualize yourself being seen. This is probably more for the girlies that want to be seen on social media, but I think you can kind of twist it around to make it work for you too if your deal is not social media. So put a camera in front of you and just start talking. If you're not ready for the camera, you can just start talking without the camera, but the camera is gonna kind of speed things up for you. You don't have to tap record. You just have to put it in front of you. You don't have to look at yourself in the camera. Just look inside of the actual camera, inside of the lens, and just practice. Just practice, just pretend that you are speaking to your audience, to your followers, to the people that love and support you. Try to remember when you were a little girl and you would turn on music and you would just imagine that you are in a music video or that you were on stage and you were singing that song. Do this. This is what you need to do. This is literally what you need to do. I'm not kidding. It works. You are teaching your brain that this is safe, this is okay, we can do this. I personally write out bullet points on what I want to talk about, and then I just kind of walk around the apartment while I'm just going about my day, and I kind of practice what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, the tone of voice and everything. And this is not necessary, and I might not be doing this, all the time, but right now in the beginning, this is what is making it comfortable for me. This is what is helping me get over that fear. So you can always, come to a compromise with yourself and find a way to make it easier for you to do the thing that you are scared of doing. Number 2, visualize your dream life. This helped me so much. And I don't mean, just sitting there and thinking, oh, I want a big house, or I want a new car, or this or that, or I want to travel the world. No, that's all fun and games. That's great, wonderful. But I am talking about feeling the feeling that you are going to have when you get what you want. Just let that feeling sink in. Try to feel that feeling with every cell in your body. Just try to put yourself inside of there. This is like quantum physics level, and we can talk about this in another video because there's a lot to talk about there. But when you start feeling it, it's not only that you are pulling it towards yourself, but you are also just allowing yourself to already be there. So you are already there. It's important to have good intentions here and to honestly know what you really want for yourself, not the basic things that you think that you want because everyone else wants them. I mean, specifically what you want in here. Just imagine your life when you stop hiding. Imagine how free, confident, and abundant you're going to feel. Feel it in your body because your nervous system learns through emotions and through feelings. So if you can feel it, you can do it. Number 3, look like your higher self. So you see that you want to be seen and you want to be seen as your own self. So who are you? Who are you? Who is your best self? Show up as your best self. If that means dressing up very nice in clothes that make you confident, if that means doing your makeup or your hair in a certain way, whatever it takes for you to look like your highest self in your opinion, do it. Stop hiding behind those comfortable outfits, just walking around in sweatpants because, why dress up? The most important thing is to be comfortable and blah, blah, blah. Stop hiding behind comfy. Just imagine that your comfy clothing is your comfort zone that you are sitting in constantly and never coming out of. But as soon as you get out of your comfort zone, it might feel a bit uncomfortable, at first, but you open the door again to new opportunities and you get to feel new things and you get to do new things and you get to think new things and just everything is like new and wow and just not as usual, the usual comfy. So put on an outfit that makes you feel bold, beautiful, bright. Make yourself look the way that you want to look. Imagine yourself as your most confident self right now, like at this very moment. What is the best possible way that you could look in this very moment? So look it. If you do this often enough, you're going to really boost your self-confidence and you are going to change the way that you show up in the world. Number 4, practice being seen in different little micro ways. For example, smile at a stranger, take a selfie in public, post a story of you just sharing a thought, tell that girl that is walking in front of you that she smells amazing or that you absolutely love her shoes. Go out by yourself, ask that question that you think is stupid. All these little acts here and there are going to rewire your brain and teach you that being seen is actually safe. And for number 5, we have health and kundalini yoga. The way that you feel inside of your body is always kind of projecting on how you're showing up. You should be taking care of your own self, your health, your body. You feel more confident, more energetic, and you have more capacity to share yourself and what you have to say with the world. Calming your nervous system and learning how to communicate with your own self is key. And I'm about to give you a kundalini yoga practice that is short and simple that you can do every day to work on just that. You start with setting your space, lighting a candle, and sitting down in easy pose with a straight spine. And as usual, you tune in. After tuning in for 11 minutes, you sit there and you just be. You close your eyes and you are just there. If you get thoughts, just observe them from the side. If you feel something, you observe it from the side. You are just in the position of an observer and you are just there and you just be for 11 minutes. And when you're done, you tune out and you're done. That is it. That is literally the entire practice. You can do this daily and you can bump up the time for up to 31 minutes. And this is going to really, really help you clear your mind, hear yourself, hear what you want, feel what you want. This is going to help you understand yourself better. This is going to help you understand what you want and what you feel. You're going to learn how to hear and see yourself and therefore allow others to see and hear you too. There are people out there that need to hear what you have to say specifically from you. They don't need you to be the best. They just need you to be a little bit ahead of them and willing to share what you have to share. So not showing up is literally rejecting your own opportunities, closing your own doors. And for what? For the fear that someone is going to make a snarky comment? No thanks. I am going to face my fears and embrace the cringe because I am doing this for myself and my community that is here to support me. At the end of the day, it's not about being perfect, talented, or fearless. It's about wanting your dream life bad enough to show up messy and imperfect. To start where you are and trust that the rest will unfold. You are the only thing standing between you now and the you that you can become. Your fear of being seen is not protecting you anymore. It is limiting you and stopping you from living your best timeline. So stop hiding. Stop dimming your light. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to shine. Be brave, be consistent, keep going. I believe in you. If you want to share how you got over your fear or some tips that you have to do that, please do that in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you next Friday. Love you.